Yes, Ashwati.
Yes, I was telling that we can't collaborate with the hostel life to the examination, abolishment of the exam, because she said ragging is happening there, and some it's a light event. It's a light event. After 1 year, you will become a senior. You will going to rag your juniors also. That's a life event, and enjoy and whatever you want to do. It's not comes into exam about the pressurizing of exam. Second thing, I saw one show, that Kapil Sharma show, last last yesterday. One businessman came. One businessman came. He asked to the businessman, and Mr. Khan sir also came on that platform. That Kapil asked him that how much students should be, how much percentage should be for the should be good for a student. He told 75%, 75%. Then why then Kapil Sharma asked why their parents are asking 90, 90, 95%. So we are like, he said that we are like a bhed chal. I don't know what in English. We are like a bhed chal. If all the students were in the same category, if all the students in the same category, then what will the difference? What will we from where we will get another opportunity, another sector? We will. So first of all, parents should think about what their children want, their interest, where their interest. Already we have seen in this movie that R. Madhavan sir have interest in photography, not in the this IIT. He doesn't want to become an IIT. Same I have seen in Kota factory, Kota also news also. Some student doesn't openly he said, I don't want to become an engineer. I want something else. So first of all, parents default is there. They are pressurizing their students also. Very much their pressure. Go to IIT, go to this one, you will get something. After that, marry with this one. So, and third, my point is that she told also, Mansi, I'm sorry to counter you again and again. You told that 3, 4 chapters take test. The session is going on every 1 month or 2 months is going on in every school. So session also are there. Like, so there is no need to another exam because they build up a new pressure to a student. They need some another means another event, means that events like that chain mentality also, from study to another. I don't remember this name. जो इवेंट होते हैं ना हमारे स्कूल में जो अलग अलग करवाए जाते हैं जैसे
Different events. So, you're right. It is organized by the school only. You're right, how?
school only, for their students to change their thinking also. So these need also which can help to students to learn more and more things.
Okay,
That's it.
I'll explain.
Okay,
Yes,
actually,
wait for a second. Wait for a second. Mansi, keep your points there itself, okay? Anita ji, you speak, then Namita ji, then Mansi, and then whosoever wants to continue. And keep your points brief so that everyone gets the chance. Yes.
okay. Ma'am, I don't agree with Namita ji and Neetu ji because commit they both told that students commit suicide, but not only it is responsibility of parents, it is also responsibility of our education system and also students themselves. And it phrase in our life many times in our life it happened, people commit suicide, but it means not that only students commit suicide, and if education system not stronger, but last in term one, my daughter gave all exams, but P2, in P2 she was not well, so she didn't give exam. So
Okay.
school did not give permission for retest, and
Hmm.
not permission for only she gave exam, because they
Hmm.
told me if we gave permission, parents and students also gave us excuses for we are not well, but they went to in marriage, just for they didn't give exam for a birthday party, so we cannot give this permission.
Right. Yes. Yes, Miss Namita. Namita ji, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Uh, yes, ma'am. Actually, Anita ji said about suicide. I want to tell that uh, try to feel the stress and anxiety of a young boy or girl who try to commit suicide. So, the main aim of examination is only assessment of students' knowledge and skill. So, we
Right.
have to create new patterns to assess them. The examination, this type of traditional examination system, which we followed, it gives stress and anxiety to student. And students' aim, because of this examination, is to get more numbers and numbers. Their aim is
Hmm.
not to gain knowledge and skill.
Hmm.
So
Right.
it is not right aim of education.
Hmm.
And we should,
Absolutely.
if a young boy or girl commits suicide, think the pain of their parents. It's a very severe problem. We don't ignore them ki everyone commits suicide in, and we prepare a student for a strong path. No, a minor student
Ma'am,
under
Hmm.
18
Namita ji,
students committed
only
suicide.
students have next chance for if they didn't get more marks, but in life have no, never
But
give second chance.
yes, no, it's right. But this is I want to tell this because uh, this system should be reformed.
Hmm. Okay. Yes. Well spoken. Yes, Mansi. You wanted to say something.
I wanted to tell, like, I'm not talking about college versus student ragging or any other commits. So I just I wanted to tell, because if a student gets pressurized about the syllabus, so it is
Hmm.
a responsibility to us to motivate them, because if we motivate them, so it will perform better. So मतलब अपने अंदर जो स्ट्रेस होते हैं वो they will relieve easily, so they understand the topics and they understand the syllabus accordingly. If they stressed all the time because of peer pressures and all that, so it will difficult to understand the situation, so they will commit suicide because of stress, syllabus and all things. And parents also gets more stressed, because to learn, to educate, to grow further, they pressure. So it will this responsibility for everyone to motivate the student to grow further. And Ashu, one more point, like you are saying, like class test, they are like 10 chapters. I am recommended there are three chapters like class test. So like if teachers are not giving a matlab, taking a class test, so it will like students get very easily from whole year they will not read any books, like
They will not be considerative. They will
considerative.
not.
They will not considerative to chapters or syllabus. So on the day of exam, they read all books and chapters on the day of whole day, including a night also. So it will important to a class test for to read some books and lessons. So it will difficult to the last moment. It will understand how many chapters we are always already prepare from that day. So it will easy
Good.
to perform better.
Hold for a second, all of you. Good afternoon, Geetu ji. How are you? I think I have already welcomed her. I need her to just unmute. Geetu ji, would you like to unmute your phone? Or are you going to just listen? Let us know, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Geetu ji, would you like to explain something on it? First, I need you to please introduce yourself and then we'll continue.
Okay, ma'am. I'm Geetu Chandani from Bhopal, and I'm online tutor. I'm on an online tutor, and nowadays my aim is speak English fluently because
No.
I think
Somebody is actually sanitizing you.
no, because I think in my class all are very intelligent than me.
Oh, it's never feel like that. Do not just let your morale go down just because you have that perception. Never feel like that. Always feel like that you are the best, then only you can do something great in life. Unless you're not going to
No,
say that, you would
that's
feel
not honest, I know.
absolutely right. I just wanted to listen that only. Okay, fine. Yes, Yudashi, I would like to listen to your points on this topic.
Ma'am, I can't say now.
No problem. We'll wait for you. Okay. Yes, Tarun has not
Ma'am,
spoken anything. And yes, Neetuji, you want to say something?
yes, ma'am, I want to say something.
Hold for a
My,
second, Neetuji. Hold for a second. After Neetuji, Tarun, be ready, and then Varnika. Okay, and then I'll let you know who's going to speak next.
okay, ma'am.
Neetuji and then Tarun, and then Varnika. No, sorry, I guess I have flipped up. You know? Okay, fine. Yes, Mr. Pajani.
Ma'am, as Mansi said that there are many chapters for studying students. So it is not responsible for exams. It means that syllabus should be less. Exam should not be abolished. And
Okay.
exam is a race. Uh, and in a race, someone will lose or someone will win. All can't win. So we have to understand that um, we don't have to focus on success. We have to we have to focus only our work hard.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. And yes,
And
Varnika, would you like to?
we shouldn't
Yes,
we
yes.
shouldn't stop. We shouldn't stop. We should go continue, or we should go proceed.
We should
Both are same, ma'am?
proceed.
We
We
should
should proceed
proceed.
with the flow. We should proceed with the flow. Yes,
Flow.
absolutely right. Yes. Varnika or Tarun, who would like to speak first?
I'll just go. Ma'am, as someone mentioned the point that I mean, Ashok, but I think he mentioned the point that like only one examination, I mean, one chapter is good for a test. A test is mainly good. But here the topic was about the last, I mean, the final examination, should be abolished or not. in my opinion, it depends on the student's perspective. Like if they are good, but in the exam, I mean, like they don't really show what their objective is about, and then when it comes, then like mainly people will be like are stressed during that point, and during annual exams, which holds a really great, I mean, which has a high marks. I mean, they are very stressed for that, and just for like you have studied the same topic for 1 year, and only one examination, 1 day examination decides it, can be like a little stress for the students. So if people who have a good memory, it would be easy for them. But people who don't and just need to be relied on books and the points, the lecture notes, it could be hard for them. So it depends upon them. So I usually prefer whatever they would like. So it depends on the
Got it.
student's perspective.
Got your point. Good, Radhika. Yes. Tarun, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
You're waiting
So
for your
like
point.
there are so many people with so many opinion, and there are so many people who differ that opinion and don't agree. So I don't want to jump into that opinion.
Right. Let us
So
just.
I want to say that there was one Ashu point he said about passion and something about that. So I found it interesting. Like we are examining student for what? Like for the theoretical subjects that are not going to be useful at any point of time in their life. There are only like 1 to 2 subjects that are going to be useful. So what I believe, like when a student goes to college, he actually understand, he will automatically get, okay, I have passion in this domain, in this college. Student gets understand. There is a difference. There is a reason for that. The reason is that in college, student has the right, a student has the opportunity to choose which field he wants to go. Then he chose that field, and after choosing that field, he finds that okay, this field was not for me. Then he thinks for other opportunities or other things. Then he search and do research and everything. Then he finds okay, this was my passion. Then either he go for job or either he go for job or for passion. But what if we implement this thing earlier, like in 10th, or not even 10th, in ninth class? In the ninth class, we say students, okay, now you should choose any subjects that you like. Then again, we do the same thing in 11th. So by the time they will reach college, they will find that passion. And in this process, what I said is earlier, the examination should not be the criteria to evaluate. I think we can do something else also. Now, what something else is, it is interesting. Like I'm thinking to go for like 2 year exam, which is also interesting. The 2 year exam is
Two
like
years.
you have complete, like you are going to give exam after 2 years. Then
Okay.
what will happen? You cover everything, whatever you can do, and in between there will be some evaluation, but that will be on viva basis. I will be the teacher will be taking on the viva basis. But on after 2 years, now student will be asked, okay, how much you have learned, and you want to go to this field, right? So now you prove me that you are worthy of this field. This is your moment. Prove. Now you are worthy of this field. If that student exhibit that, uh, provide that proof, okay, I am worthy of this field, then you should go. Otherwise, you should again apply after 2 months or 3 months. This way, I'm not telling the student, I'm not sorry, I'm stopping that student from going to that field. So in that moment, he or she will understand the actual reason or actual importance of that field. Okay, this was my passion, and I was not able to go because I was not able to I was not I was not performing well. I was lagging behind. So in that moment, he
No.
or she will be best in that 1 or 2 months. Then he will go to next stage. Then again next stage. So in this stage wise, he will find sure that passion, and that suicide rate will decrease because now I'm evaluating on 2 year basis.
Right. Okay. After Tarun, Ashu, you explain something, and then Namita ji has few points. Yes, Ashu. Be brief, okay?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes,
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 please.
Kibiti, sure.
Yes, please, ma'am.
Hold for a second. Yes, Kibiti, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. I want first chance because maybe I will leave
I know
after
you're
that.
busy. I know you're busy. I know. Yes.
Uh, yeah, exam. I think exams are compulsory for a student because without exam or test, school can't find topper or and weak student.
That is a true.
After exam, we are able to understand that on which position we are.
Right.
If any student get low marks, you have to if any student get low marks, who have to work hard, but don't commit suicide. It's not solution of that.
Yes, it is not solution.
I think it's happened mostly because of parents, because parents are peer pressure on the students.
They are the major reason for the peer pressure, right? Okay. Do you want to continue?
No, ma'am, that's it.
Well explained. Okay. Yes, Ashu.
Okay. I want to say something. I want to counter Tarun that he collaborate again two things. He said about passion. He, he said about the passion, and second thing he said about the that whatever book written in book, it's not helping in life. That this is a completely wrong information, because okay, if you are going to the anyone doctor or somewhere, then from where he got the knowledge that he will judge that you have fever, you have something. So from his book he knows that now, not from the practical knowledge. Same in my okay, I will tell about my profession. uh, if you will not study, your subject, then if I will go to the court, then what type of section I will apply to the criminal, what type of section I will apply for the victim person. So how can I know? But from the book, nah, not from the person. If I will go to the person, he will say his own thinking, not book is thinking. So whatever written in a book, it is always helping you to. I already told in social life, in normal life, it works in normal life. And second thing, passion. About passion, I said that passion. First of all, student parents should always check what's the passion in their children, what type of passion they are. Like if he wants to be an engineer, they are forcing him to go to the NEET for the examination of NEET for doctor profession. That is not a good thing, not fine. From that pressure, they are committing suicide. And second thing about the suicide, today's era, what is happening there? I will repeat that line that in Kota News I heard about that one faculty said that students are coming there, they are whatever the YouTube, whatever the Facebook, social media today is doing, they are posting TikTok videos. Due to this, they are influencing due to that, and from that they are not able to focus on their study after and on the examination day they felt very pressurizing themselves. So that are also social media also.
Okay. Enough. Good, Ashu. Anyway, yes, Namita ji, you wanted to speak something more? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to take today's example. Is today you take our evaluation class. Suppose I get nervous, or I am stressed because of any personal or emotional uh, reason, and I can't perform well. And you assess me
On the base.
on the
Yes.
basis of this 1 hour presentation, and you think it will be right. You take my class and you assess me every day, and if I can't perform in within 1 hour because of any reason, then it would be my right assessment, and this pattern is right. Is that pattern is right to assess anyone and declared he is who is good, who is better, who is the best?
Oh, yes. I guess that is the strongest point that he has kept here. Anyone would like to counter?
But
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
but
Namita
ma'am,
ji,
I know
it
numerous people are there to counter you up now. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm ready for that.
ma'am, but ma'am,
Hold for a second. Yes, Mansi and then Anita ji. Okay, because I have heard their voices. Yes.
ma'am, like we have a very competitive exam. So if we qualify that exam, so we have a interview or any group discussions for the interviewer, so that if I am not emotionally strong and I have a personal reasons, so I am emotionally weak for that day, but we have so that I have only one chance to impress interviewer. So like first impression is the last impression. So that both cases are applicable. If you are teaching me, so you analyze me for a daily days, how can I perform you well or not. But on that day, when I giving an interview, so I have only one day. If I have a personal reason, so कहते हैं ना उसको कि जो पर्सनल है वो अपने पास ही रखो उस दिन तो तुम्हें
No,
परफॉर्म करना
actually,
ही है अच्छा वो छोड़ दो उसको so that is the point actually I said.
Yes.
I want to
True.
counter Mansi, because Mansi tell us about competitive exam and interview. And here we talk about school examination. And
School
both things
examination.
are totally different. है ना? It
Okay.
is
Yeah.
interview and competitive exam
Yes.
is totally different with from examination 7th class examination, 8th class or 10th class examination. Totally different.
Especially
Both,
for family
both are
secondary.
total. So we
I want
can't
to
we
counter.
shouldn't merge them.
like but like
Hold for a second.
okay
Okay.
Hold for,
okay except
hold for a second. Yes, yes, Mansi, yes. Keep your point.
okay forget about the competitive exams and interview, but we have क्या बोलते हैं, viva in school and colleges, like we have only one chance on that day. अभी ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वो मुझे नेक्स्ट चांस देंगे मैं आज कुछ अच्छा
No,
फील नहीं कर रही
actually,
बट
here I
दैट
want
इज
also I want
that is the day so
here
I
I
am
also
performing well otherwise
again I want to counter you, because I was working as an assistant professor, and when external takes viva of any student, है ना?
so
And
so
suppose
okay
and suppose some student perform good, some student can't. Maybe they are intelligent or they are very knowledgeable student. So everywhere external talk about the internal. What is the performance of that student in whole year? Every time.
Now hold for a second.
And we and internal tells him that no, today he is nervous, but he is really an intellectual student or he is knowledgeable student. And you that so continuous assessment is better than one time assessment. And here please don't merge competitive exam and interview.
Okay. Hold for a second, all of you. Yes, Miss Anita. You wanted to say something.
yes, ma'am.
After Miss
You
Anita,
are
Taran,
teaching,
please give me your point.
ma'am, you are teaching us every day, Monday to Friday. It is also assessment for us. But today is assessment, not only evaluation, but also you are teaching us how can we express ourselves strangers in front of
Yes,
strangers.
instead of other people. Yes. And that is also a valid point, I must say.
ma'am I have a
Yes. Okay,
question
Taran. Yes, yes, Mansi. Only question, okay? And then Tarun is going to keep his points.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Like you are analyzing every day to me and everyone. So if today is a evaluation class, so if we are talking like I am not talking well, so if you on the basis of today class you get evaluate, so how can you like giving you a marks on that day? So you are matlab, today you are considering that class or considering the all day classes, what you are evaluating,
I am zipping up
which
my
day
mouth
matlab you
right
are
now,
evaluating.
but I'll be giving the answer of that at the end of the class. That is a very valid question. If I would give no, the sum up of this debate would be there. So I really want to listen, Tarun,
Ma'am,
and then we'll come to that point.
I want to
That is a very
say
valid
something
question.
to Mansi.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, I
May I
want
say?
to say something, Mansi.
Hold for a second. Anita ji, after Tarun, keep your points. Okay, be ready.
Okay.
Yes, Tarun.
Okay. So I agree with Namita ma'am's point that one class cannot decide that you performed well or not. Like a single sheet of paper cannot decide my future. It's same way. But I feel in school there is this compartment exam also. Like if you fail in this exam, there you can give compartment exam. So it's like you just fail completely. Another thing about Viva, it's I have never realized any Viva which is actually very uh, authentic. I always seen that samosa where samosa invigilator. He eats samosa first, then gives marks of
She's
30,
saying very, very
20.
correct. He's saying
Right,
very, very correct.
absolutely. Too good. Right,
And
right.
this is how I got 30 marks in my 12th in every subject, and every student got 30 marks. Like even he knows or not, doesn't matter. Fumbles or not, doesn't
Uh,
matter. Yes. I have eaten samosa. That's my gift for you.
Okay, very well said. Yes, Miss Anita, we wanted to counter Mansi's point, right?
Hmm. Ma'am, I want to say, Mansi, don't take, uh, please don't take it's real, because today's class is also teach something, because now you think that you learn that you should learn that I can speak in my class very well, but I cannot speak in this class very well. You think this, so you have to improve. You learn this lesson. You teach this lesson uh, uh, yourself. You have to improve in this point.
On this
So you
point.
don't worry about this.
Okay. Somewhere you have given my answer, which was something running in my mind. Yes, Pratuji.
Yes, ma'am. As Amita ji said that we are nervous. If we are nervous, so how can you evaluate to us? If we are nervous, that's why our teacher will give a chance, give a chance to out of our fear
Right.
in front of strangers. Otherwise, she didn't give a chance. Otherwise, she didn't give a challenge.
The challenge is something very much necessary when it comes to the
And
exam
that's
part.
why we can differentiate between our class and evaluation class.
Other classes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone else would like to
Ma'am,
add something here?
I want to something.
Sure. Sure.
I think Tarun gave that experience, na, ki, internal and external, take samosas and all that, and it's really it happens in a
Yes.
examination room, and it shows that our examination system should be reformed,
Right.
should be reformed because it's reality. I also
But
did that
but
in
then again,
between.
if I actually pick up the point of Tarun, I have a doubt. It might be the doubt of others also, but I really want to know that Tarun's point is somewhere getting imbalanced because we're talking about the final examinations only for the examinations that are held in March. I might be wrong, but just correct me up. So let me know that for the examinations, for the final examinations, especially for primary or secondary,
Hmm.
still evaluation or the exams are really wrong process? Or is that particular one day is not going to evaluate that whatever the child has learned, has he grasped it properly, or was he just not concentrating properly? Numerous questions are arising into the mind of a teacher, of a parent. Was the child up to the mark in the entire year? So numerous questions are there which runs in the mind. I might be wrong, but please correct me if anyone of you.
I want to say something. Like what I believe, 90% of students in India, they don't study. I'm just
Hmm.
bluntly saying that they don't study. They are busy in their
But
smartphones
that's
or with
the
their phones.
reality. That's the reality of schools.
No,
Hmm.
that's the reality of colleges, school, everywhere. In
Yeah, right.
colleges also,
I second
they
you
don't
there.
study.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
the reason for that today in today's era we have too many options, and too many options to where we can entertain ourselves, where we can have a dopamine high always. We don't want to do hard work, including me. I'm including myself.
Mhm.
So I don't also want to do hard work. I want to do smart, not just smart work. I want to do shit work. I want to watch something and then think, okay, I will do that tomorrow. I will do this tomorrow. I will do this tomorrow. I always keep thinking that. And
Right.
same goes with every student. They always think, okay, I will do this tomorrow. I have too much time. So when the exam time came, it's, oh, I just have one day. I just have 2 days. Then they actually perform well because
Hmm.
in that moment. So that is why exam is necessary. In the whole year, you were saying, okay, I will do this tomorrow. I will do this tomorrow. But when the exam time came, you perform. Okay, I have to perform. That I just left 2 days. I have to summarize everything, learn everything in these two
That is
days.
the pressure I
Uh,
get. That is
Ma'am,
the
I
pressure.
want to
Because
add
of that,
only
the
a
practical
I am
one
knowledge is
point.
not embedded into the mind. Because of that, practical knowledge is
I am
somewhere diminishing
actually
with the child.
Ma'am, I want to add one point only.
see,
Yes, yes. Namita ji, after you, Ashu, be ready with your point. You want to say something.
Ma'am,
Yes, Namita.
actually, this one day examination is matlab only examination board also realized that this one day examination should be changed, and this is because of this CBSE started comprehensive and continuous assessment, and they give more weightage
Yes,
to continuous assessment than one day examination. So
yes,
examination
yes,
board also realized that this system should be changed.
changed. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Ashu. That was a very right point.
okay, I am just agree with Navita ma'am and all of you that you are saying that we should reform our education system. Yes, we have to. We should reform our because we need more practical than is written whatever we are learning today. Second thing, I am totally disagree with Mr. Gehlot. I want to some good news for you that our country, that UK is asking our country's chemistry, biology, physics students. They are asking for our students who
They
have
want to
knowledge of
adapt.
physics, chemistry. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay, do you,
yes, yes.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
yes.
because and second thing I want to tell you one thing more. Then in Google, in Twitter, in LinkedIn, in every sector, in every area of every world, not every world, sorry, every world, not in the world. In the world, our doctors, engineers are in good position. Are in good position. They are like today they are calling it Indo-American or some British people, Indian British people. From where they got this talent? From Indian knowledge, from Indian books, from Indian education sector. So not 10%, they are 40 to 50% people. They are studying. 50% people they are not studying in the school, in the college. Not 90%. If
No, I believe
90% are this,
90%.
no, 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 no. This is the
Think of
90%.